Man vs. Wild behind the scenes. We've located what we want to be our first shelter, but man,
we gotta get into it.
Yeah, that's the hard part. We're thinking maybe he'll go like bat style and hang underneath it. We're not sure.
Something like that.
We'll get back to you on that.
We've determined this is a pristine location because of the west-eastern thickleberry bush. You see right here, nasty little thorns right there all over the bush. This is an excellent find right here. We have the west-eastern thickleberry bush. This is a pristine location for a shelter because, as you see here, these thorns are all over the bush. Excellent protection against predators. Any predator that touches these thorns swell up just like a balloon.
We just filmed our first scene. Pretty quick one, him explaining why the west-eastern thickleberry bush is pristine shelter. I'm trying to find filming locations. As he's gonna somehow get into this tree. It's not gonna be easy. I'll find it eventually.
Watch out, there's thorns by your bag.
No, well, I don't want those.
We do want it kind of distant, but I know the phone already looks distant, no matter what you're filming.
That's true. The lighting's not very good in here.
Okay.
I might have to try across the stream. We'll see.
Try the flash. It's about 3 a.m. Just heard some wolves howling. My accent's terrible right now. What about now? I need to get back in the accent. It's about 3 a.m. Just heard some wolves howling. At least I'm safe from them in this shelter. It's pretty miserable though, laying here. Try to get some sleep. It's about 3 a.m. Heard some wolves howling. Shelter's quite comfortable actually, but surprisingly I can't sleep. It's about 3 a.m. Heard some wolves howling. Shelter's comfortable though. Strangely enough, I can't sleep. Luckily for me, the thorns here, they'll keep those wolves away very nicely. It's a good thing I picked this shelter. Well, I'm gonna try to get some sleep.
Surprisingly enough, he made it in. I had to put on boots so I could actually get in this to film. How are you gonna get out?
I so have ticks right now.
Oh, you do.
Same way I got in.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move out of the way. We got visited by the dogs. I don't know where they went, but they followed me when I went and grabbed the boots. So we had to stop filming once or twice just because they kept coming in. You coming out?
Stop filming.
Go.
Look at this right here. I think we found dinner right here, boys. Look at these, beautiful. That is quite a find. That with the granola bar I brought. This, it's a lot of protein. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Gordon's gonna not actually eat a worm right here. We found a bunch of them. We're gonna have to go collect some and give them to Dad and Grandpa for fishing. Good stuff. Go.
This is beautiful, you see. So I'm gonna pair it with the granola bar from earlier.
Okay, go.
It's beautiful right here, really. So I'm gonna take the granola bar. You can put the two bits of protein together, actually. It's scrumptious. And you just put it right in there. And you're gonna take a bite of that. You feel the crunch of that there. Beautiful. It's a good bit. Now look right there. Is that what I think it is? My accent wasn't very good.
Go.
Hey, look right there. Is that what I think it is?
Go.
Look right over there. Is that what I think it is? Yeah. Something's right there. Suppose I touched the thickleberry bush.
You're gonna swell up like a balloon.
Yes, sir. That's dangerous stuff. Blippity blue. Blue, 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 blue. The water.
You wanna do it again? Go.
So the shelter, we left it this morning. Shame to leave the thing, it was beautiful. Hey, look right there, there's water. Come on. So, normally, of course, if you were to drink this straight out, kill you. It's deadly stuff right here, but if you strain it with your hands, it's actually quite drinkable. If you come over here, you look right here, that is perfect. You see, the algae on the water actually helps to strain the water and the bacteria right out of it. So we can take a good handful of it here, get the mud in there. That helps to strain it too. And then you're gonna take that good handful, make sure none of it leaks out, and then you're just gonna drink that. That's great hydration. Okay, let's go.
Do it more. I didn't get it.
I'm not pointing at a one more time.
Go ahead, do it again.
Right, today on Man vs. Wild, we're going out in Eastern Oregon. A very barren wilderness indeed. We're on the four-wheeler right now trying to get to a more desolate location. Today we're today we're starting off in Eastern Oregon, trying to find a place to drop me off. We're on the four-wheeler right now. As soon as we get out of reach of civilization, they'll throw me off, and I'll be on my own. Alright, today on Man vs. Wild, we're in Eastern Oregon. Taking four-wheeler to get to the most desolate place we can find. It's fun stuff. We're taking a four-wheeler to get out into the wilderness right now. Once we're out of reach of civilization, they'll drop me off and I'm on my own for the next few days. Today we're in Eastern Oregon, taking a four-wheeler, getting me out of the reach of civilization. Gross! Today we're in Eastern Oregon, taking a four-wheeler to get out of the reach of civilization. Once we're out of the... Today we're taking a four-wheeler to get out of the reach of civilization. Once we get out far enough, they'll drop me off and I'm on my own for the next few days. Once we're out far enough, the four-wheeler's going to drop me off and I'm on my own for the next few days. See if I can survive in the desolation of Oregon.
I like the desolation of Oregon.
Today we're in Eastern Oregon trying to survive. Yeah! Take the four-wheeler through the woods of Eastern Oregon, trying to find a place to drop me off. Yeah! Today on Man vs. Wild, we're in Eastern Oregon. We're taking a four-wheeler to get out of the reach of civilization. Once we're out far enough, they'll drop me off, and I'm on my own for the next few days to see if I can survive the desolation of Oregon. Right, here's the stop. We're going now. For survival. Alright, here's our stop. Alright, here's our stop. We're getting off. Alright, here's our stop. Getting off. And now we survive. Now to see if...
Go.
Right, it's about that time. We're gonna go through our pack, show you what we've brought. Today the production team has given me in the pack everything the average hiker would take with them, just to give it more of an authentic experience for me. So, I've brought a jacket in case it rains. I've brought some of the other necessities. Also got some gloves, wooden recorder, my knife, and a bit of protein, this nice granola bar here. In case I get hungry, as any hiker would, just take a bit of food with them. And that's about it in here. I don't know what this is all about, but I think that's it.
Look over there. Right over there. It's a wild Bear Grylls and his bunny. Keep the ears floppy. Yeah, I just pulled over here. The four-wheeler's right there. You can kind of see it. There's a field over there. We're probably going to have to do a scene of him walking into it to make other parts make sense. Who knew that this was right next to the cabin? This part looks pretty good. So what we didn't show you, by the way, as long as we're here, is in the back pocket, or what used to be my Chromebook is back there. We decided not to show it though. Would have been a bit much. I'm filming right now.
Oh, I was just kidding. Right.
Hey, you should do a point thing when you're at the end, or wave.
What?
You should either wave or point at the camera.
Oh, look right here. This means we're getting closer to civilization. But don't be fooled though. These fences are actually from some of the earliest settlers of the location here, Eastern Oregon. They kept moving west after they settled here a bit. But that is an excellent find. Look over here. We found one of their old barns. We can stay the night in there. Survival. Oh, look right here. This is really good, this find. Means we're getting closer to civilization. But don't be fooled though. It was still quite a bit of ways. This is a fence from one of the earliest settlers. They kept moving west after they got here. But this is a good sign that we're getting close. Oh, look right over there. There's our shelter for the night. There's one of their barns right there. We can stay. Let's go.
We're up here, sort of a ways away. We were trying to get that barn over there, but there's a big yellow truck inside it. It's wide open, so you can see the whole thing. We didn't want that.
Doesn't really work for an 1800s
No,
pioneer barn to have a truck.
not much. But we're about to head back and be done. We've only got a few more scenes to shoot, and then we'll be good. We will have survived.
Right, we're inside the barn now. Unfortunately, it's an inferior shelter to the last one. Won't keep out predators quite as well. It looks dreadfully uncomfortable, but it will have to do. I have to sleep here for the night. Now I have to gather some hay so we can make a bed. Right, luckily enough, I was able to find some hay just growing about outside that the old settlers left. I was able to make a nice bed out of it, and I'll sleep here for the night. Right, luckily enough, these settlers left behind quite a bit of hay that I was just able to pick and make this nice beautiful bed. So I'm going to climb up and have a nice bit of sleep. Won't be quite as comfortable, but it'll have to do.
Starting now.
Here. You stop. Yeah, I guess the same spot. Okay.
Do it again. I'm not sure I got it. So we're in the barn, filming this barn scene. Gordon's putting back all the hay that he took out from over there. The cows are right there, just watching along. Not super nervous or anything. We filmed this on both sides. There's this side with that shelf. There's the middle section with all the hay, and there's this other side. For the second part, we went around the side and filmed the middle section to make it look like that he had built this giant bed. We're actually in the loft. This is the first floor. And this is the final bit of shooting that we're doing for the day. We're going to do the Finding Civilization scene tomorrow morning to make it more authentic. All in a day's work.
When you start.
Go.
Perfect.
Okay. No, keep going, I'll edit it.
Perfect.
Start over. Okay, go. One more time. I've been doing so good today. Go.
Perfect. So we woke up this morning, it was very nice. Not quite as comfortable as the last shelter, but looks like we've made it to a river here. So it looks like we're going to cross to make it to civilization. It could be treacherous though, so we'll have to make a raft.
Oh.
That's gonna break. Tell me when.
Go. There it is. This is his raft.
I'm very proud of it, actually.
Chaz took his backpack across the river. I hid his stuff. I'm holding on to a lot of this stuff. Hopefully Holly doesn't jump into this. This is gonna be fun.
Right, here we have the finished raft. You can see if you look closely, here's the rudder, helps me steer through the water. I've made it more aerodynamic in the front, cut away some of the wood, so that will help me stay afloat. If I hold this just right, it should support my entire weight while in the water.
Go.
It's too deep! We'll have to find another way!
Good.
It's too deep! We'll have to find another way!
Hey, Bear?
Yeah? We were finally able to make it across the river. It's a good thing we found a way. Hey look, the civilization! I think we made it! And this has been another episode.
Hey! What are you doing here? This is my property. We're in quarantine. Get out! Go! Leave here!
We were finally able to make it across the river. It's a good thing too. It's cold. No. Luckily we were We were finally able to make it across the river. And look, there's civilization. We made it. And this has been another episode
Hey!
of...
What are you doing here? This is my property. Get out of here. We're in quarantine. Go! Shoot! Get out! Go!
We were finally able to make it across the river. And look! There's Ashton. Luckily we were able to find a way across the river. And look! There's civilization. I think we made it. And this has been another episode of Matt.
What are you doing here? This is my property. We're in quarantine. Get out of here. Go! Shoot! Get out!
And this has been another episode of Man vs. Wild.
So we've had enough
Let's
time
go.
lapse between our river crossing scene and finally getting ready for this final. So we've done several takes, but we finally have one that we like, or at least an idea that we like. But it's been long enough that his hair's kind of dried, so he's having to get it wet again so it can look good. Got Chaz and Ashton helping us out here. It was going to be Ashton, then Chaz showed up, then it was Chaz, and then Ashton showed up, and now it's both of them. And we got him a pitchfork. They're gonna scare us away from civilization. Hey, let's get going.
We were finally able to make it across the river. We found this cool little road here. Hey look, there's civilization. We made it. And this has been another episode.
Hey! What are you doing here? This is my property. We're in quarantine. Get out! Go! Get out of here!
And this has been another episode of Man vs. Wild.
Ah!